Hey, everybody. Welcome to our PVC123 training. And we have my coach, the fabulous, amazing Lisa Maciel with us. So I'm going to let her introduce herself because I know there's somebody on here that does not know Lisa. And if anybody is watching from the recording, they may not know Lisa.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm a little bit late, but my name is Lisa Maciel. I am from Boston. Easier to say Boston than the town I'm from. You'll figure out, but the longer I talk, you can probably figure out where I'm from. But I've been with Isogenics for 9 years. It'll actually be 10 years this fall. So, and then I think Jody came on board 2 years after that.
6 months. We're January, so we just had our 9-year anniversary.
That's right. 9 years. Well, because I was thinking Randy first, right? So yeah, but yeah, so it's been, I can't even believe it's already been 9 years. Like it literally has flown by. So yeah, it's been an amazing ride. So welcome everyone. I don't think I know, I'm going to have to put my glasses on.
So you don't know Chrissy.
Chrissy, I don't.
Okay.
Hi, Chrissy.
So some fun stories. So I'm at least on my screen sandwiched between two Julies. So Julie Patterson is dark hair, glasses on. Julie Ash is the blonde. So I got two Julies on, and Chrissy, Julie Patterson lives in Algonquin, but she's on the other side of the river. And she is the one going to the Vision Tour next week in Schaumburg. I know you're going, Julie Ash. And Julie Ash used to live out by us between Harvard and Crystal Lake and Woodstock. And now she moved up to Wisconsin and crossed the border. And Chrissy, her kids, one of her sons is one of Jake's friends. And hey, Dawn. And Chrissy lives in Huntley. And this is like her second go around that she knew she needed a reset. So we've just reset, and her husband are going strong, and the kids may be jumping on as well. So literally, gosh, it's only been a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your biggest victory? Share with all of us.
Well, 16 pounds is my biggest victory.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I got a long way to go, so we're just going to keep even keeled.
That's a great comeback.
Yeah, well, and I have tons of energy. I feel great. Like really just, I noticed a much bigger difference this time than last time. And it might be the age difference as well. We'll see, but yeah.
Awesome. And then we have lovely Dawn. Hey, Dawn. She's a Southerner like me. She's a little bit farther south down near Atlanta. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. You're the world traveler. Where'd you just get back from?
Greece.
Awesome. So if anybody needs a travel agent, that is what Dawn does. So she can set you up there.
Yep.
Hey, and thanks, Dawn. Thanks for coming on board with a t-shirt because I was afraid I didn't get the tank top memo. So yeah.
It is. Yes, I have my t-shirt on.
I have Make-A-Wish shirt on. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Hey, Rudy.
Rudy's our certified Mexican. That's what he yeah, that for Cinco de Mayo.
That's awesome.
Hey, soon to be birthday girl.
A soon to be birthday boy.
Too funny. Okay, so we're going to get started.
Who's on the phone, by the way? Who's that on the phone?
It's actually Chrissy. Does your laptop not have audio?
I'm on my phone. I don't know how I did that.
That's okay. I just didn't know if we had a mystery person on.
No mystery. I just attended twice just to make sure I don't miss anything.
Okay.
You're a go-getter.
And so we are recording this in case there are other leaders or people who want to start getting their products paid for who may watch this. So just so you guys know, this is being recorded. So I'm trying to think. Julie, you were going to kick off, correct?
No, you were going to start with HHP.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So some of you may know, Chrissy, I don't know if you know, since you're a brand new consultant. So the Page Team Synergy is our upline, Cindy Walters. So it goes Cindy, Lisa, me, you guys. She does a team training for leaders every Monday night. So it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I can tag you guys on the post if you want to go back and watch the whole thing. She did a training on the revamping of HHP. So HHP, which stands for Healthy, Happy People, kind of as a refresher for you guys, it's a combo of current team members, leaders, and prospects. So it gives people a chance to get a bird's eye view, a view of the culture. And the best thing they did with these tweaks is every month they're hosting what's called master classes. I think they first started calling them team challenges or monthly challenges, and now they're calling them master classes. So there's a different topic every month, and they pick guest speakers. And so the first one was in February for reversing the age. Randy got to be one of the guest speakers and interviewed by Cindy for that one. Then they did one on collagen right now, and they're always going to be the second week of the month. And so the one this month is focused on women's health and hormones. And so what's really cool about this is it gives us a chance to really connect with people who are going through different issues and find out if they want to come partake in these challenges or master classes. And what they're really trying to do is not necessarily continually pump Isagenix products. They're trying to educate. They're trying to bring other thoughts and tips forward. So Chrissy, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot with you being brand new, because I saw you've done the last couple of master classes, and I saw you comment on Gina's yesterday. So tell me what you're gaining since you're kind of a newbie and tuning into these master classes.
Yeah, so the last one I really enjoyed, it was a sugar.
Yeah, we did a
Detox,
sugar
right?
detox last month.
Yep, I really like that. And I mean, I know a lot about, I think for me, just being able to hop on, even if I miss it live and hear the recording, just sort of keeps you checked in. It's nice to do it at any time. I did actually just leave the one right before this. She was talking about exercise and stuff like that for the WAM that they're doing now. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow to learn a little bit more about women's hormones. So we'll see what happens.
So, like they were
It's
talking.
It's a lot of good information.
Yeah, so like Gina Gillen did yesterday's, and she was talking about things like bamboo sheets, which I do have to say, once I started having hot flashes, I switched to bamboo sheets. They made a huge difference. So I love that she's bringing other ideas forward. And then typically on the last day, they are going to introduce packs, and that's your perfect opportunity to reach back to people to see if they're interested in with the packs. But it's really, I think, brought more value to the page and gives us a better opportunity to invite people in. Lisa, do you have anything to add to that from your experience with the HHP or the master classes?
No, you basically said it all with the whole value thing. That was the biggest thing, that they're looking to, get more value. So it's not in a sense, well, I'll just leave it at that. I was going to say it. I mean, they talk about products, but not as much as the past HHP, but their goal is still to trickle in products, along the way.
Right. So the first week of every month is going to be the setup week, where you can start inviting people, because they'll put on the banner like what the topic's going to be. So I don't know what June's topic is. We usually find out, was it the last week prior to like they're announcing? So like the last week of the month, they'll say June's is going to be, and you'll know what the new thing is going to be. And then you have that first week of the month to really reach out to people. That's where you can kind of pay attention on people's feeds. If they're talking about they're not getting sleep or whatever the topic is, you can see if you want to invite people in. And then what's really cool is they're in units. So it's much more organized, that people can go back in the units and look at any of the previous master classes as well. So if you want to go catch up on some, you can. And then the second week of the month is always the master class. And they just do about a 15-minute video once a day, typically in the evenings. And then the third week, you hopefully have enrolled somebody and there's some coaching involved, and then they start all over again, getting ready for the next month. So that's the rhythm every month, and the topics are always going to change. So I love this new format. I think it's much friendlier to outsiders peeking in. And like we've said, it brings a lot more value to the table, bringing them in. So that being said, this new format for HHP is really kind of the setup or the preview for this PVC123. And I don't know if they even knew when they recreated this format, if this was coming down the pipeline, but they marry very well together. So I'm going to turn it over to Julie Pedersen and let her talk about the PVC part.
Okay, well, I'm very new to the PVC part, but we're going to go through it together and we're going to learn more together. So PVC training stands for picture, video, and cart. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you can see where you can get all of this easy duplicatable information. So let me see.
I just
Oh, you
changed,
disabled it. You gotta, yeah, you gotta,
I just put multiple participants.
there I am. Okay. So y'all see me still?
Yep.
Okay, so let me, hold on, this is too big for me.
You need to go over to Isogenics business though.
I know, I'm lowering my screen because I couldn't see.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to log into your Isogenics business. It's the same login as your back office. So mine, I'm going to just make sure I'm still logged in. Perfect. So this is what it opens up to is the new simple system of the PVC123. So I'm going to cover the PVC method, and we are going to go ahead and focus on the the weight management. The weight management. Now, this does not replace your building your relationships and with people before you enroll them. This is just an easy duplicatable method in order for you to enroll people easily without recreating the wheel or trying to come up with all your own stuff. So like I said, we're doing weight management. And so once you have created a post, say you've created a post on your social media and you've got people chiming in and talking and complimenting or saying they want to know what's going on, that's when you're going to reply on that social media post with an applicable reply. And then you are going to message them some information, and you're going to, let me see, I have Jody on here for my messaging. Hold on. So I've already got Jody pulled up. We're not necessarily going to go back and forth, but this is just to kind of show you how easy it is to do this. So you're going to message that person. You're going to say, thanks so much for commenting on my post. If it's a nutritional post, you're going to say, and you're going to copy and paste. It's so easy. Just, oops, hold on. You're going to copy and paste. Do you follow any particular nutritional system? You're just going to copy just like you would, go over to your messages, pop it in there. And then you're going to get a bunch of stuff from me, Jody. And then you're going to wait for a reply. Then after they respond, and obviously you can tweak these to make them more personal, make them sound more like you. If there's something, that doesn't seem like it's actually your personality. And then you can go to respond to, that's great. Check out these pics from the one I've been using. And then, oh, you will love it. It's the best I've seen out there because of what's in it and the artificial stuff that isn't in it. I'm so confident you will be so impressed with the results people see. So then,
So I just answered you back.
okay, I got to go over there now. Oops. No, but you look so good. I'd love to hear more about what you do. So that's when you would pop over here and let's go. Okay, so okay, copy. And you're gonna go back and you can paste and then make it yours. So let me go back up here. That's no.
You could put something like, thanks so much.
I was just gonna say, I type in thanks so much, blah, blah, blah. Check out these pics. I didn't save a pic, hold on. I might be able to just drop it. So let's see if it lets me do it. Of course not. Okay. So anyway, you can drop in the pic. I'm not going to go through saving it and all of that stuff. Okay. Choose one of the pics, or you can click here and there's a full lookbook of a bunch of different transformations. So if you have a guy, maybe you'll choose a guy pic, or somebody who's looking to lose a little bit more weight, then you would choose maybe somebody a little bit heavier or something along those lines. But you're always going to want to know what their goals are. So then you're going to, or you could say our company launched, and I wouldn't say launched if you've been in this for a while, because a lot of people already know that. I would say our company has a nutritional system that is getting unreal results. But if you're brand new, that's definitely something you would want to say is it's been launched. So I would keep it along those lines. So after that's gone back and forth a little bit, then and Jody's like, oh yeah, I'm so ready. Let's give this a try. What's the next step? Then we have this awesome Dr. Plant video that's about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So you click on the need more help, click the link, and then you can just copy it. And I'm sure there's a much faster, easier way to do this, but and drop it in and then share it. And then they would just click on that to watch it. So we're going to actually go ahead and watch it while we're here so you guys can see it real quick.
And I do have to say, I love this video. You're going to see he talks about that he did graduate from Harvard. He keeps the science simple and yet detailed at the same time. So if you guys were using things like the Isogenics Advantage or Isogenics Explained, this would be the new video you could use.
Yeah, and you can share it anytime.
Imagine more energy with the body you want. So many people are searching for something that has proven results. Hi, I'm Dr. Plant, Chief Science Officer at Isogenics, and I want to share a little about the Isogenics Weight Management System, one of the most powerful and proven systems on the market today. I'm sure you have heard about intermittent fasting and the results people have from doing it. The Isogenics system powerfully supports intermittent fasting, helping you get better results, faster results, and most importantly, sustained results. In fact, peer-reviewed clinical studies of the Isogenics system, people obtain about twice the results as other leading programs and maintain those results over the course of at least a year. This is unheard of. Now, what is the Isogenics system and what can people expect? The system consists of just 3 simple components. Delicious meal replacement shakes formulated by leading scientists and nutritionists. These shakes are designed to give you the proper balance of macros while also giving you the essential vitamin and minerals your body needs. 2, adaptogens to help your body more effectively curb cravings, combat stress, and feel invigorated. And finally, a cleanse product to support your liver and kidneys' ability to remove toxins that have built up over time. To use this system, you simply have shake days and cleanse days. During the shake days, you have an isogenic shake for breakfast and lunch and a reasonable dinner. This is giving your body the vitamins and minerals needed while also carefully balancing the macros throughout the day, giving you those maximum results. Now, what makes this shake unbelievable and highly unique is its great tasting, high quality protein, but also specifically designed to help you feel more full throughout the day. Now, on cleanse days, you will not have an isogenic shake or a meal. Rather, every 4 hours, you will take the Cleanse for Life product. This product has powerful herbs to support your body's natural detoxifying system. You may be asking yourself, why is it important to have a cleanse day? Well, this is where the real science of the isogenic system happens. At about 12 hours into your cleanse day, your body will begin ketosis burning fat and releasing many toxins that have been stored inside your fat cells. Taking the cleanse product supports your body's natural detoxifying system. Now, around 18 hours into your cleanse day, you begin to balance your hormones, increasing your lean muscle mass. And finally, 24 hours, your body starts autophagy. This is a powerful, natural process that your body utilizes to replace old cells with younger, more vibrant cells. Now, as mentioned before, the isogenic system is one of the most powerful, proven systems on the market. What are those results? Individuals lose on average 2 pounds per week and improve lean muscle mass by over 4%. So let me ask you this question. If not now, when? We've all tried and failed so many different systems. It's about time to utilize one that has been proven to help individuals get the results they're looking for, not only in the near term, but sustain those results. The isogenic system is one of the most powerful, proven systems on the market, and I encourage you to get started today.
So, Let me get out of here. It's going to send me back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so after you've sent the video and they're like, yes, I'm so ready to start. Here's what you're going to say next. Again, it's a cut or paste, or another great way to do all of this is through voice messaging. So you can do the voice messaging on your phone, like your recording. You can record it and leave them a voice message so they can hear the authenticity and the excitement in your voice as well. So before you send the cart, what to say before you send the cart is, here's a good, better, and best option. So this is the image, and you can save these images to your phone or your computer to just make things easier. I'm usually on my phone, so this would be where I would save it on my phone more than anything. But not just this image, but all the images before, just to make it easier for you to drop it into messages and text. So this is the one you would send them. So you've got the good, which is the basic, the better, which is the premium, and the best, which is the value pack, and obviously has the biggest bang for their buck when they're, starting a new system. So that's a great one. That's a great visual for them to see. And then let me see if I can get back here again. Okay, so that's what you're going to paste. And then after that, after they've let you know what they've decided, you're going to send them a recommended cart. And what they can do then, I can probably, after you send them, I want to make sure you get the link for your products. Okay, so yeah, so this is the one, if they haven't responded right away, or if you want to wait a couple hours and then send this, just to confirm that they've gotten everything that you've sent them. For the most part, you can see they've seen it or not, but or if it was easy for them to open. The other thing is you can get notifications if somebody opens up the cart. So that's another thing, but I'm going to stop the share here. Does anybody have any questions about that so far? Oh, good. Okay, so I did post a video on how to create a recommended cart in the event. And I'm also going to post it on ISA Journey Shooting Stars, so you can look at it there. It's just a learning video. And then also, if you are not sure, you can also reach out to your sponsor, your upline, and they can also help you create those recommended carts. But as a new consultant, the 3 carts or the 3 packs that I showed are already in your recommended carts. So you don't have to worry about creating them because they're already there. So, but if you've been on board for a while, most of us have already put those in our recommended carts, but if you've been on board for a while, you won't have them, you have to create them. So, all right, did anybody have any questions? Did I cover that pretty good? I can't hear you.
Unmute. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I had mentioned earlier, Chrissy is a brand new consultant. And so I didn't realize that corporate had automatically put these 3 carts in her office as a new consultant. So we went through that. I taught her how to create a new cart. And as a reminder, do you remember the exact number, Lisa? It's something like 20 or 25 carts that we can have in the back office.
Yeah, I don't remember. There's quite a few though that you can add in there.
So like I have one for college kids. I have one for athletes. Julie just hit on the weight management side. In this PVC, there's 2 categories. So one is specifically weight management and the other is natural beauty. So just like she went through the Dr. Plant video, the steps are the same for natural beauty, but instead of having the Dr. Plant video, it's the Little Bottle of Amazing video that we've used for the past 1.5 years for the collagen elixir. So the steps are the exact same. You're just going to have different scripting, different videos, but you pick which category you want to do between the 2. And then obviously, since they only put the 3 basic carts, that's where you want to work with your people. And like Chrissy today, we added the collagen. So she has a cart on collagen and now she knows how to do it. And I showed her how to capture them on ISA Life so that she knows, how to go in and share there as well.
And also, no, people are like, what about other categories? There are more coming, just as an FYI, but the two they're starting with are the two most popular ones, and where all our, collagen is the most top selling product. So there's the collagen category, the natural beauty, and then there's the weight management, but other categories are coming. They're just started with those two for now. So
Good to know. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Okay, does anybody have any questions on the steps of PVC or the carts or anything along those lines?
what I just recommend would be to go through yourself, both categories, watch all the videos, do all the scripting, and get yourself used to it all as well. If you have to put stuff in a document that you have it readily, already copy and pasted, whatever, it just makes it a little cleaner, and you go through it all yourself first. And so highly recommend that. So.
Right. And I do remember, so if you guys remember a week ago, Kathy Coover and Jessica Rigner did a call unveiling this PVC123. And I know the recording is still out there if you want to go back and listen to it. I remember one of the tips Jessica said, she's really a fan of the voice message versus copy and paste. But she also said, when you send that cart, some of us in the past have maybe sent a cart and people didn't do anything with it. Really walk them through hey, I'm sending you the cart. Don't forget it's free shipping on this initial enrollment, and I'll help set you up, that we can either change, keep, or delete your next order, but we'll work on that, after it comes. Preempt them that there's an auto ship so that they know there's options afterwards. And she said once they started doing that message before they sent the link, their success rate went through the ceiling.
Yeah, I actually have her voice recording, but in a typed up blurb that I send, and no one has ever touched or questioned the subscription since I've started doing that as well. Basically, I have a product in your cart as a placeholder, but that's what activates your free shipping. So that keyword activates has been huge. So that's what activates. So I have a product in there, whatever you decide to put in there. I have a product in there, or a box of 10 of collagen, in there, acting as a placeholder only right now, but that's what activates your free shipping. So leave it as it is, because we have the opportunity after. I'll show you how to go in and edit, change, delete, cancel if necessary, but it does work.
That scripting in Shooting Stars for us?
Yeah, let me make a note. I have a call right after this, so I'll do it tomorrow morning if I don't do it tonight. Yep.
That's awesome, because she was talking so fast. I started writing it and I meant to go back and actually listen to it again, but she was talking so fast I didn't grab it. So perfect. Thank you. Okay. Any other thoughts, comments, questions on the PVC part? So clearly the reason we're liking this system is that it's simple, it doesn't take up a ton of time, and it's duplicatable. So those of us who are seasoned, what we've always heard is people aren't duplicatable, but systems are. And so when somebody comes up to you and says oh, I could never do what you're doing, you're like, I sent you some pictures and a video, can you do that? You really want it to be simple, time-saving, and duplicatable. And I think that's why everybody's so excited about this PVC123, is it kind of accomplishes that. And we're all on the same page. It's not different leaders doing different things. It has everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's a company-wide rollout. All the top leaders who had their own system before are ditching it. We're all using the same thing. So I think that's the key thing, because when people get confused, they don't do anything. A confused mind stops. So all of our teams, we're all using the same video. We're not changing things up because, let's see how this goes. If it's successful for her team grew by 100%. Totally. So obviously her team, Jessica Regner's team, it's working. So as a company, they're doing this all, the goal is to do it all together, all the teams. So using one simple system. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I am going to see if I can find my screen. That is not what I want to share. Where is my share? That's not it either. Why is it not coming up? I did. That's weird. Hey, Julie, can you pop it up on yours again and I'll walk through it as you're
What
showing
do you
it?
want?
We're going to click down to the 1, 2, 3.
Hold on. Where'd it go?
So basically, let's play it forward. So they've gotten excited. They went ahead and enrolled. So can you click on, go back to the beginning and go now to the 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. So welcome to Isagenix is a website that is going to kind of cue them on all their best steps to do. And the one thing that I thought was interesting when Jessica Rigner did the call is I always send a welcome email. She said she has ditched the email and she gets a much better response via text. So I don't know, Julie's and Lisa, do you guys do text, email for like a welcome?
I've done email.
I've done both.
I do mainly Facebook Messenger and text.
Okay, so this welcome to Isagenix is their first place they want to go. And in the welcome to Isagenix, there is a video by Kathy Coover. And again, she has two different ones. She has one for the weight management and one for the natural beauty. And I've watched both. The beginning and the end are identical. The middle is specific to either the weight management or the natural beauty. And basically she's asking them to identify, are you a 1, 2, or 3? A 1 means that you are a happy product user and you just like to remain a happy product user. A 2 is, hey, I love the idea of getting some rewards and getting a handful of people started and just getting, you know, some free product. And number 3 is you'd really like a secondary stream of income or a full-time income. And so again, she's going to walk you through. I'm going to have you scroll down and let's go ahead and click on either the beauty or the weight loss above it. Because I think if you click that, I think that's the Kathy Cooper video there. Yep. So this will give you an idea. And like I said, the beginning and the end are identical. It's the middle that's different. Do you want to click play on that real quick, Julie?
Sure.
Welcome to Isagenix. We're so glad you found us. In 2002, Isagenix began with a vision to free people from physical and financial pain by revolutionizing the health and wellness profession. Over the years, Isagenix has made a lasting impact on the lives of thousands around the world by innovating in areas of prevention. We want everyone to look and feel their best. I'm Kathy Coover, one of the founders of Isagenix, and would like to take a moment to thank you for your purchase. As you can see, these products are truly life-changing. We are here to support you on your journey and welcome you to our community. In order to maximize your results, we put together this orientation, and it's essential that you watch the entire video prior to your products arriving. The page below contains everything you need to get started. So please take a moment and bookmark it. Below, you'll find a link to join our Facebook community that's filled with individuals just like you who are making a positive change in their lives. It's a great way to receive encouragement, accountability, share wins, and get advice that can help you reach your personal goals. Under that, you'll find some important videos and resources that will teach you more about the products. Each video is only 1 or 2 minutes and will help you learn how to achieve optimal results. One area to note here is a section on best practices for your progress photos. This is a great way to measure your success. Make sure to take your photo prior to starting the products, and then again in 30 days, then 60 days and beyond. We highly recommend that all of our new customers download our IsaLife app. This will assist you in product usage, allow easy product ordering, and management of your subscription rewards order. If you're not already a subscription reward member, take a moment to learn how to become one. and start saving money on future orders and reduce shipping. Now that you're set up on how to use the products for success, we've provided resources to help you maximize your Isagenix account. There's a link on the page below so you can log into your account, plus contact details to reach us if you have any questions or need help. I'd like to end by sharing that the success of Isagenix is based on providing no compromise product solutions to consumers worldwide. Looking back on the last couple of years, it's no secret we live in an ever-changing financial landscape, leaving many individuals and entrepreneurs wondering, will I have enough for my family? So many people are searching for answers, and the key is to diversify your income. At Isagenix, we developed a way to reward members who share our products so they can build an additional stream of income through their own home-based business. Maybe you never thought about starting your own health and wellness business, but would you be open to exploring what it could do for you? If the answer is yes, open your mind to a proven way to take control of your life using this vehicle of Isagenix. Now it's time for the final step to get you started, and that is to let the person who shared Isagenix with you know how they can best support you on your journey. Let them know if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. A 1 would be simply you're interested in using the products. A 2 would be you're curious about getting your products paid for. And number 3 is you're ready to take a serious look at the business opportunity and start building an additional stream of income. Knowing more about you will allow us to help you achieve your goals. We are excited to partner with you in your journey with Isagenix. This is Kathy Coover signing out.
So we wanted to take the time to show you guys the videos. One, because I know a lot of times when people hop off Zooms, you get distracted with life and you're going to go back and watch and then you never did. So we wanted to make sure we took the time for you guys to actually see how well these videos were done. The other feedback, and Lisa probably has more feedback than I do, is, you know, just hearing Kathy and Jessica Rigner talking the other night, they were saying, you know, it kind of surprised them in a way that how many people were coming back as 2s or 3s. Like, I think people have it in their mind, everybody's going to come back a 1, but there are people, especially in today's environment, where they need an additional stream of income, or with inflation, they need free food. And so the reason you're showing this video is you're going to coach all your people the same. You're still going to support them regardless, but it gives you a chance to see who you can support on the side of earning an additional stream of income, and then figure out where to go next, you know. And, you know, Chrissy, for example, like if people are a 2 or a 3, then we want to go through some of the next steps of what it looks like to rank advance and do go to manager and director and executive and show them the next steps. So how'd you guys like that video?
Very good. First of all, she looks amazing.
Yeah.
It really just touched on a lot of things that have been big questions for customers that I've had in the past. So I thought it was very good.
Yeah, I think we can stop sharing this.
I was just going to ask you.
Okay, yeah. And I see Lisa put the script in there, so thank you. And I've already copied it once, so I'll bring that into the event and on to Shooting Stars as well. Thank you. But again, I love the simplicity. I love that it's easy. And I love, like Lisa was saying earlier, and Julie, it doesn't keep the ownership on you for coaching. Like, together is better. So when we have venues like HHP and Elixir Pages, you know, that's some group coaching. When you have duplicatability of here, copy and paste, or here, show this video, it just makes it simpler. And granted, you're going to have people who need some more hand-holding than others, but I think this is such a great start of duplication and simplicity. Anything I missed that you guys want to talk about, Julie or Lisa, as far as the 1, 2, 3?
I would say just go through it. Like Lisa was saying earlier, go through. I mean, it's super fast and super easy. I've done it a couple of times. I'm not very eloquent about delivering, but when I'm training on it, but it's so easy to share it with people via text message, whatever. But make sure you go through all the steps so you know what to expect.
Right. And don't forget, this is also like they were talking last night on Cindy's training call. Say you start doing the copy and paste, but they have more detailed questions, or Chrissy, in your situation being so new, they're asking you questions you don't know the answer to. We still have the availability of three-way calls, three-way Zooms. Like, this isn't to replace that step, that if you need to take it farther till they're ready to sign up. But this could be a much quicker or streamlined version for other people. So just know, and I always tell people, I get to use the new card once. So Chrissy, use that new card to death forever, and you just say, hey, I'm so new at this. Can we jump on a call with my coach? She can answer the questions better. And then we just start, answering those questions that they have. So don't forget, you still have that available option, whether it's on the product side or the business side, that we can do that as well. Okay. Let me see. What else were we going to talk about? I flipped to the wrong page. Sorry. Okay. So we got that. Okay. So the last thing we just wanted to talk about is events. Some of you guys are seasoned events people. Some of you guys are newbies. We really feel that events do multiple things. One, they connect you with Isagenix people across the country. I get so excited because it's when I do get to see people like Lisa and Dawn and other people that I don't get to see on a normal basis. Plus, it's going to build your belief in the products. It's going to educate you. They actually have different, depending on the event, the bigger events, you get to hear from the largest trainers. You actually get to meet or talk to the nutritionists and doctors. So if you have questions for them, they're there on hand to ask questions typically. So there's quite a few events coming up. So those of you in the Chicagoland area, so Julie, and Chrissy, they've started doing vision tours. So they kind of tiptoed back into events that they're smaller weekday events. Randy and I went to the Atlanta one last month. It was fantastic. I got to tell you guys, the Julie's where I usually see you at these events, it was so strange going to an event where I knew nobody, because I'm so used to having either cross-line team members I know, presenters I know, or team members I know, and we knew one person. So that was a little strange. So it is in Schaumburg. So those of you who are in that Chicagoland area, I know it's a little bit more of a hike for you, Julie, being in Wisconsin. It is May 17th in Schaumburg from 7 to 9. Julie, you were saying guest tickets are sold out already? Okay, so associates, it's like $10 to go.
But they won't turn down guests, by the way. Bring your guests. They don't turn down guests.
Cool.
So,
there you go.
Yeah.
And if they do, said Lisa Maciel said I could bring them.
Yeah. They'll have no clue who I am, but you say that.
Oh, I don't know about that. So that is coming next week, Schaumburg, May 17th, 7 to 9 p.m. On all of these events, isagenixevents.com is always where you can find information. So they'll have local events, they'll have global events. So that is called the Vision Tour. Then we always have two really big events a year. One of them is in January called NYKO, which stands for New Year Kickoff. The other one is in the summer called Celebration, and they are worldwide events. So it's pretty cool because you see other countries there. There's a lot of people there. This year it is August 11th through the 14th in Orlando, Florida. So Randy and I already have our tickets. We actually are close enough. We'll be driving this year, but would love to see you guys again. Isagenixevents.com is where you can literally see like the events, the trainers, information on everything that's happening for the event there. And then they did also release a UIA, which stands for University in Action, is complete mindset. So it's really not product training. It's more mindset training, more on, I will say, the business side mindset, but even just personal growth mindset. That I went to a UIA, it was probably 5 years ago. Jake wasn't driving yet, so it was 5 or 6 years ago. And I have to say, it did more for me parenting than it did for my Isagenix business. So you may be surprised where you see the growth, whether it's personally, in parenting, in your own mindset, getting out of your own way, whether it is Isagenix or not. So it is a fabulous event. It's going to be in Philadelphia, November 4th through the 6th. Again, isagenixevents.com. Lisa, you want to add anything about events?
No, I mean, in my past life, I was a meeting coordinator, events coordinator for a cancer research organization. So I was always the one that was running around with, back then we had walkie-talkies. Technology's changed. But when I came on board with Isagenix, I'm like, wow, I can actually like enjoy myself and go to events. So I do not miss events. So events definitely completely change your business. And it's what turned me from being a product user to a business builder when I went to
say, you want to share quickly your snow-in story?
Yeah, so I was 6 months in product user and no intention of ever doing this as a business. And a Isagenix University, ICU, came to Boston. It was February, like who wants to come to Boston in February? But Cindy, my coach who's in Ohio, said, hey, do you want to check out this conference? It's right in your backyard. And I said, well, I don't work on Fridays. I'll check it out. And I went to that event. We were due to get some snow and I didn't plan on staying overnight, but my husband was like, why don't you just pack a bag just in case, because it's obviously drivable for me to come back and forth. That's what I planned on doing. And we got snowed in. There was a state of emergency. We couldn't leave the hotel. So basically the joke is like, they locked me in until I became a business builder. Well, that's not true, but I had an amazing time, met the Cougars, and really saw the potential with my business, and came out in, was it February, March, April, May, 3 months later, which will actually be this week. How many years ago was that? Back in 2013. I gave my notice at my full-time job. So after going to that event and then working my business really hard for 3 months, I gave my notice at my full-time job after being there for 20 years. So events can be life-changing. So.
And for those who don't know, Lisa is ISA Millionaire number
198.
198. And it took you how long to get there?
4 years.
4 years. So that means cumulatively, since she started sharing Isagenix, she has earned over $1 million. And that was a few years ago. So do you know what your year to date is?
2.9 million. Well, not year to date. I meant
like currently.
9 years in.
Yes,
almost
cumulatively.
3 million, almost 3 million. Yeah.
So, it is one of those things it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen for everybody, but there is potential in there, and network marketing, there is work involved in it. But I don't think people really put the validity into it. Can be a really strong secondary income, or it could be a primary income, let alone the amount of lives you impact along the way. So I think events are the first step of seeing that bigger picture of the potential of what's out there. So that is all we had here. Does anybody have any comments, questions they want to add? Okay.
Oh, I do have one quick thing I wanted to add. I pulled it up on my phone. So another tip for those that already have existing teams, one tip from a team member that, not a team member, but from another team that has had huge success with this. She started sharing the, basically in a messenger to her past team members that maybe are customers that have fallen off or terminated or whatnot. Kind of dabbling maybe in the products a little bit. Basically she says, or actually just looking at her message here, it's the ones that are still using it but kind of have fallen off a little bit, don't know about this PVC123. She basically was going back to all her customers in her database and sending a message. Hey, and I know you've been loving Isagenix. Thank you for trusting me. I'm touching base to see where you're at with Isagenix. If I drop a short 4-minute video below, the one we just watched with Kathy Coover, if I drop a short 4-minute video below, would you take time to watch it and let me know if you're a 1, 2, or 3? So she doesn't automatically send the video, she gets permission first. And she's probably heard from about 80% of the people in her downline. And so that's just a new way to coach a new, maybe she's finding some people that are now interested in getting their products paid for, not necessarily maybe building the business, but she has been finding those people. So not a bad thing for those that have team members that don't know about, maybe they're not as engaged, but they're a happy product user. These are the people to reach out to say, hey, would you be open to watching a short 4-minute video from Kathy Coover and let me know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. So then you can follow that same method for new people as you have with your older people that have been happy customers for years.
Can you send me
Yes.
scripting as well? You knew I was going to ask.
I know.
Anybody else have any questions, comments? Awesome. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. It's so great to see you guys. That with me being down here, I don't get to see many people as much. So it's really great to see so many familiar smiling faces. And thanks for investing in yourself and the time to log in tonight. That I really hope this gave you some ideas, gave you some tools and training and confidence. And as always, and it's one of those things with the group coaching, if I'm not available, Lisa's always available. If Lisa's not available, Cindy's available. So don't feel that we're never accessible. Like, we are all about the one team group coaching. So definitely reach out how we can ever help you guys with whatever you need. All right. Well, thank you. And you guys have a great night.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.